Right, good morning guys. How are we? My name's Mark from Treasure Hunted Scotland. Welcome along to this video. Today we are going mudlarking for river treasure. Yeah, going to have a wee mudlark. As you can see, it's been very high tides along here. Front of the embankments have eroded away. You can see no tip at this side, but we get to here, we've got some tip. Now I've been up and I've had a wee look about to see what's come out of the embankment, and I've actually spotted this little beauty. Look at that, eh? Beautiful little buckle there, Georgian or Victorian shoe buckle. And that's what's going to start us off this morning. Stuff like that, I just absolutely love. A little bit of relics to start you off. So yeah, we've got the metal detector with us today. We're out, we're going to have a wee dig, scrape about the embankments. I see what we can find, but yeah, check that out for a buckle. Stunning, beautiful in design. And that's what's starting us off this morning. Right guys, walking along the beach, and here's one the bottle diggers have left behind. Why? Because it's broken. We can upcycle that, can't we? Pretty sure we can do something with that. Finlay McDermott Glasgow. It's got a beautiful crest on that. Hopefully that'll clean up pretty well and we'll get it upcycled, and I was going to say maybe turn it into a candle, but it's a bit big for a candle, so maybe some sort of holder, maybe that people could put their pens or pencils in or something like that. Just something to upcycle. It'd be a shame to just leave it on the beach, because I'm very much for upcycling these days. So yeah, we'll give it a go at cutting it down. Sometimes they cut down well, sometimes they don't, it just depends. The machine I use has got quite a thick blade, so sometimes it can crack the bottles, but yeah, majority of them cut down fine when they're quite thick glass. So hopefully we can get this upcycled to a beautiful, I'm not sure, a pen or something like that, maybe something to hold stationery or something like that. We'll do something with it and I'll get back to you guys once it's done. Well, I've just found a buckle. Just out on the beach and I found a buckle. Look at that, that's from back in the day, probably the old horse and carts, or somebody's old buckle for the trousers or something like that. You can see it's got leather on it. It's probably a horse buckle off one of the old horse and carts, maybe a saddle or something like that. Walking about on the beach and I seen something, there it's there, that I walked by earlier on. Look at that, half an imitation egg. You see that? An imitation egg was basically used to make, I think it was Hensley eggs, wasn't it? And I've spotted what looks like a teeny tiny bottle. Oh, it's plastic. But yeah, two little finds there. Imitation egg is great. They're worth a few quid if you get them whole, by the way. You'd be surprised how much one of them actually goes for if you get them whole. But yeah, beautiful little imitation egg and a stunning little buckle. So here are some more little finds from out the tip. I'm going to show you one cracker I've got in a little minute. It's a uranium stopper, I think it is. Uranium glass. Cooper & Co Glasgow. Well, we both know there's Cooper & Co bottles in here. Lots of the cream pots have come out here. A lovely foot. Break a leg. Hey! And of course a stunning little clay marble. Don't we all just love finding these? But here is a daddy find. I like this, and it's just it's not a daddy find, it's not one of the greatest finds you'll ever have, but the stopper is just absolutely stunning. Look at the colour of that glass, eh? That is beautiful, that stopper. I love it. I think it's uranium glass, and I think it glows in the dark. Don't quote me on that, but we'll do the test when we get it home and see if it glows in the dark. If it doesn't, then obviously I've got it wrong, but I could be wrong. Look at how bright it is on camera. I mean, I dare say I'm not wrong. I think it's a uranium glass stopper. Beautiful little find, that. Love it. Right, so I've moved out onto the beach, and first thing I've came across is probably a disregarded find from the bottle diggers. But if you look at that, it's got a bit of writing on it. I don't know if it says buzzer in green. Something in green. Oh, I know what that'll be. Fraser in green. It's a Fraser in green toothbrush. Now, I found a Fraser in green bottle in the woods before we came out here. So yeah, look at that. Beautiful little Fraser and Green bone toothbrush. And that's what your toothbrush looked like back in the day. It was made from bone. Absolutely stunning. Right, this is definitely fines that have been chucked out. So what they've been doing is they've been chucking out onto the beach. And then what happens is high tide comes and takes everything away, or a stormy weather comes and takes everything away. Check that out. Here's a harmonica reed as well. This is like somebody's Victorian rubbish. Yeah, look at the reed, the old harmonica reeds there. Back in the day, I don't know if the reeds are still salvageable out of that. Yeah, but there you go, look at that. It's an old harmonica reed for my entertainment for back in the day. And this is how you brush your teeth. How times have changed, eh? Two stunning, beautiful little finds. I've just stuck a shovel in there, and I think I've got a square ink. Oh, when I seen it, I thought it was a ginger beer. I thought, you beauty. But yeah, well, it's looking like a square ink. There's normally got a wee, yeah, definite square lip ink. It's like an owl or something, isn't it? It's probably not. It's probably numbers and letters. But yeah, beautiful square lip ink. Pouring lip ink, you can see it at the top. Lovely pouring lip. That's a beautiful find. Right guys, I've just had 2 bottles out of here. Now, I'm not sure what this bottle is right here. I'm thinking when I seen it was a sauce or a vinaigrette kind of bottle, maybe relish or something like that. But that is possibly a little relish bottle. It's beautiful in design, so I'm going to take it with me. It's a lovely bottle. This one here also popped out. It's blue. Now, I thought it was going to say castor oil on it, because it's kind of like the castor oil. There's a lot of castor oil bottles came out here. But yeah, if it's not a castor oil bottle, it's definitely some sort of medicine bottle that's come out of there. But it is beautiful in design. Yep, just has some numbers on the bottom. It's not a date, is it? No, it's not. But yeah, beautiful blue medicine or castor oil bottle there. That will be braw when it comes up. It's a beautiful little colour, that should really hold some beautiful design and colour. Well, not design, but colour in it, yeah. It's not seen the light of day probably in about 80 to 100 years. And today we have unearthed it. Beautiful. Right guys, I was digging in over there and I've come over here because I spotted a bottle while I was over there. And it's wedged in there. I don't know what it is. Oh, it's a saucy so no, it's not. It's a Dougal. Look at that, Glasgow mineral bottle. Just goes to show you, doesn't it? There's still stuff here. Beautiful mineral bottle there from Dougal coming out live. I found this over here, and actually I was about to just go, yeah, just put it back. It's a meds bottle, but if you look at that closely, it's got a tinge of green through it. Anything with a tinge of green is always worth keeping. I love that when you find something with a tinge of green through it. It does make it that bit more prettier. Very rare to find them with a tinge of green through them, so I'm pleased with that. That'll clean up nicely. Get a nice stopper in that. Beautiful. You got another one? No. Well, Kyle's just dug this up. It looks like it says agent for Dilbear trees. That's a great little sign, that, eh? Found that just down in a hole there, which is an absolutely cracking find. Very highly sought after are signs, and that is an absolutely cracking find. Yeah, you'll probably be able to see this. I'll not put this up until after Kyle's video's been up. And yeah, check out his channel. It's Bottle Digging with Kyle. Right guys, right, here we go. Kyle's just dug these out. It's a lovely Galloway preserved cream pots. Wow. Gathered daily at the Galloway Creamery. More fresh butter is churned Stoneware and Loch Ryan. He also got a lovely bladder wine, which is a Keystone's bladder wine, which is a lovely, lovely bottle. And if you haven't seen Kyle's channel, don't forget to check out his channel. It's Bottle Digging with Kyle. Fraser and Green Glasgow. Yeah, hairline down the front and back. Yeah, I dare say if I gave that a good dunk, it would probably break. But yeah, it's a lovely Fraser and Green Glasgow lavender water, world famous, you know. Yeah, I found a globe as well, a globe bottle which is smashed, but I'm going to try and turn it into something. I'm going to cut it down. Globe Company, Glasgow. Fortunately not got the globe on it, but if it did, it would have been lovely. Sometimes you get the nice pictorial globe on some of them, but I think we'll cut that down and make it into a candle or some sort of holder for something. Walking back to the car, and I found this, look at that, Stoneware ink. I'm going to get these finds into my bag, and then I'm going to head for the car. But that's a beautiful Stoneware ink, another inkwell, and basically these were used in Victorian time to store ink. You didn't have a pen or pencil, you used pencils back then, but if you wanted ink to write with, you wrote with these, and they poured the ink into a little tub and then you wrote with it. But beautiful little find from back in the day, and that's a Victorian inkwell. So yeah, walking back to the car, I found a couple of clay pipes. They've obviously come out the tip. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4. I had to restop again and went into the tip, had a scrape. 4 clay pipes have come out. The thing about this tip is what I can't get over is, why is there so many blank clay pipes? I see everybody pulling out lovely pictorial pipes, and I get every tip isn't as rich as the rest, but this tip seems to lack in pictorial pipes, which is quite sad, because there is some stunning pipes out there. Yeah, I'm just looking at everything that's just lying about, because the bottle diggers just disregard things because that's not what they're after. Hi guys, how are we? My name's Mark from Treasure Hunt in Scotland. Well, to be honest, we didn't take a lot home from this. A few nice bits. Young Kyle cleaned up, bottle digging with Kyle. Beautiful little, I think it's a castor oil or a blue kind of medicine bottle of some sort. They are nice. Now, I have had a lot of castor oils from that tip. That's what makes me think that that could be castor oil. A beautiful tinge of green, which is a possible poisons bottle or medicine bottle again. More than likely put it down as a medicine bottle rather than poisons. But yeah, they do contain loads of great stuff. Beautiful square lip inkwell. You can see the lip a whole lot better now. Pouring lip inkwell. And that is a beautiful big bottle, like, eh? These are imitation eggs to make your, I think it was a hen may lay an egg, or is it a chicken lay an egg, what it is. But yeah, imitation eggs always helped them lay eggs. Big stunning buckle, check that out, eh? It's definitely from a horse and cart era. Beautiful shoe buckle here. Isn't it just stunning? Got a bit of age to it. Thought it may have been Georgian, but more likely put that at Victorian age. A kind of late Victorian age. 1880s probably. Beautiful Victorian shoe buckle. Yeah, I'm going to show you this. I've been busy doing upcycles. Did promise you I would do some upcycles. There's a Finlay McDermott turned into a nice beaker or glass. Can be used as either. I've cut it down. Obviously, put this one up in my Etsy shop before the videos went up when it's obviously sold. But yeah, beautiful. You can use these as candle holders, stationery holders, all sorts of great little stuff. But that was the Finlay McDermott one I did. Now, I'll show you the globe one, because I've not really finished the globe one. I damaged it slightly, which is to show you what the blade does. And it did a little chip kind of down the inside. Otherwise, it would have made a nice little candle holder, eh? Globe Company, Glasgow. Yeah, gutted about that. But that's it, innit? That's the way the kind of cookie crumbles sometimes. Sometimes you get them, like I said, if you've got a thick glass bottle, you tend not to crack the sides. As you can see here, I've made a selection of candles which are on Etsy as well, from cut down cod bottles and mineral bottles. These are all cut down cod bottles. The majority of them are pictorial, or have a crest on them or Glasgow on them. But yeah, beautiful little candles. They are scented. I think some of them are strawberry, blueberry, and some of them are just beeswax. Obviously, I used this one to see how the candles actually burnt, to see if there was any smoke off them. So there's no smoke off them. So I'm pretty pleased with the way they're turned out, because I've never made a candle in my life before. JJ and W Glasgow. We've also got the Walker's Dumbarton cod bottle with the elephant on it, which is stunning. Obviously, I've not made some of these upcycles yet, but these have went up as well. Robertson's. It's going to be a tea light candle holder, which is beautiful. That's to go up onto the Etsy store. And of course the Alistair McLachlan one's already up there as well. Another candle holder. Pictorial castle on that. That's stunning. I'm well pleased with how that turned out. I don't know if this is a Jai Horner and Co. It's another Glasgow one, which I might make into a candle or just leave it as a tea light candle holder. Yeah, probably going to turn that into a candle. Like I said, some of these upcycles I'm not done with yet. And of course there's a stunning Walker's cod as well from Dumbarton, which is just being cut down at the moment. So like I said, still working on some of these upcycles. But if you're interested in upcycles and little candles, scented candles, we're doing a nice range on the Etsy store if any of you guys want to come along and check it out. And yeah, young Kyle cleaned up with that beautiful sign, worth a few quid that, I bet you, if you can get it cleaned right. Specialist clean, but there's a few guys out there that will tell you they're worth money if you find a sign. Generally 100 plus, for some of them. Not saying his is worth that, but could be less, could be more. Depends on your condition and how rare it is. But yeah, there is people out there that pay money for signs. But yeah, nice cream pot for him as well. And of course, I think it was a bladder wine bottle. I think he got a Keystone bladder wine. Very nice. And yeah, like I said, that's bottle ticking. I didn't really clean up much, but he got the luck. And it's been a while since I've blanked like that, but hey, it happens. It's part of bottle digging. You just take it on the chin and you move on and you dig next week, and that's just the way it is. So yeah, be back out soon, guys. Etsy store's been topped up again if anybody wants to buy any candles. Do appreciate everybody that buys something from the Etsy store, and I want to say a big thank you for that. The money doesn't just go to me, it's actually going to go towards adventures down towards Berwick and Tweed, because obviously I seem to have maybe upset a few mudlarkers, but hey ho. So I'm going to be mudlarking in their backyard, to be quite honest. Yeah. That's the way the cookie crumbles. You're always going to be stepping on people's toes in this hobby. And yeah, so at some point I'm going to be going back to Berwick and Tweed. I always thought Berwick and Tweed was in England, not Scotland, but hey, that's just my thought on it. Google's a wonderful thing. Anyway, moving on, and yeah, I'll catch you guys in another video soon. Bye for now.